Hello. In this short video, I will introduce to you the protoboard or breadboard, which is the ideal platform for students and hobbyists to build electronic circuits. So this is pretty typical layout. There are some variances between different boards, but this is pretty typical. Down this side here, there's a power rail that runs continuous. It's usually black or blue and it's marked with a negative there. And then the other side is a positive rail and it runs all the way down. And then likewise is duplicated on this side. So these rails, you can use them for anything you like depending on how you decide to wire your circuit. However, it's ideal to use these for the power and common or ground rails. It just makes things a lot tidier, I think. So we'll just look at the positive rail here. So these little holes, these are where your, if I can just use as an example here, your wire will just simply fit into, okay? And so these rails run all the way down and they're connected inside the blackboard on the back plane, which is just some metal strips, but they're all connected together. So each of these rails is connected all the way down and end to end. Now sometimes about in here there's a wider plastic separator there. That usually means they've split the rails so they only cover half the length of the breadboard. Some are like that and some are not. I personally don't like that design. This is a standard breadboard. The rails run all the way down, but just be careful that when you're wiring it to see if it's split in the middle. And it's pretty easy to tell because this little plastic thing, it's quite a bit wider, so it's pretty obvious. And you can always, of course, check it with an ohmmeter. Now the positive rail is connected all the way down. So electrically, the first hole here on the red rail is the same as the last hole here, the red rail. They're all connected. Okay, there is no electrical connection between the two rails side to side. They are independent and only run lengthwise. This side is repeated again. Okay, again the negative rail is connected all the way down. The positive is connected all the way down. They are not connected together. Now the negative rail here is not connected to the negative there unless you wish it to be so. And in this case, I'm just going to use this little jumper wire to make that connection. Get where you can see it a little better. Like there. Okay, now they're connected because I made that connection, but otherwise they are not connected. These rows here, they're usually numbered, and I like the numbers, particularly if I'm wiring a potentiometer or a transistor. I'll put one of the leads on the number so I know exactly where it is. Just a little trick I've used. But these 5 connections, they're all connected, and these 5 are connected, and these 5 are connected, but there's no connection this way. So I've often told my students, when first learning this, think of this as a spreadsheet where these are the vertical columns, okay, and they're all connected together. Going this way is the rows, but they are not connected. Okay, so right here it's number 20, so it has 5 holes which are electrically connected internally, and then the one to adjacent of it, their 5 are connected, but there's absolutely no connection this way whatsoever. So anyway, it's not that mysterious. It can be, can be a little tricky, confusing when you first start out, but in no time at all you will be a breadboard expert. Catch you next time. Cheers, bye.